an MVP-type season. Near the top of every major category, he'll look to be a major contributor once again today. It's the Washington. And taking the ball for the Mets, Ty Rodriguez. Having a pretty ridiculous season so far, Singy.
Yeah, you see there with the sub-2 ERA, very dependable guy, and he's been pretty much lights out so far this season. So, when a guy like this takes the mound, Boog, I'm expecting to watch him get into a rhythm quickly and just move through a ball game. Sometimes you can see some big strikeouts. Other times, it's hard to even know he's there because the innings go so quickly.
Oh, that got him.
That got him.
First batter of the game is hit by the pitch. This is Bryson Stott. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Gets him to chase after that one. Young gets his lead at first. Nobody out.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
He'll challenge. Thought that was a ball.
No, that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
Hit on the ground might be two. One at second. Double play. What a clean killing. One down. Ty Rodriguez up now for the Mets. Singy, when the year's over, he'll have a new career high for RBIs in a season. And first offering is fouled off.
Ball.
Rogers with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. That's a strike.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or two of incredible starts. And right now, it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch.
There you go.
Started after it. Appeal to first. He did not go around. The 2-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. 2-2 now. Chases the changeup in the dirt. And there's two gone following the strikeout. Second inning set to go. Now it's the Nationals cleanup hitter, Josh Young. Right through there for a strike. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. And it's 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Well, that two-seamer is heat-seeking for right-handed batters. Just runs in on those hands.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And his season of strikeouts continues with number 250. Bernabel in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Next offering is fouled back.
Ball one.
Strike three, and that's two in a row. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in the second. Welcome back. Last series, the pitching was not good as we take a check of the numbers. DeLuca in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. DeLuca in his 6th season, hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he's usually in center, but today starting in right.
Well, less responsibility for him today, making the move from being the captain of the outfield to moving to right field. So he can let his center fielder take those balls in the gap and kind of like a little day off.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Really nice job working both sides of the plate for that strikeout. Started him off inside, then away, back inside again, and that one set him up for that last pitch on the outside part of the plate that he just swung right through. Pretty smooth sequence right there.
Ah!
The 1-2.
That's ball 2.
Top of the third, no score. Next
That's
offering misses, and it's 3-2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Out on the drop third strike, 2 gone. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
2 down, nobody on. And he drops it down the third baseline. And that's a bunt single that was placed perfectly. So the Nats lineup turns over. Jacob Young, the next to hit.
Hey!
Swings and lines a base hit into left field. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Everything came together for him. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Stop. Up to bat next. Lays off for a ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2 on, 2 outs. On the ground to third, down the line, and it's foul. 2-2 now. Fights it off, you'll see another. And now it's 3-2. This one in the air, center field. Robinson settles under it. And that's the 3rd out. Rodriguez stepping in. One door closed, but here's another shot, Singy. This guy has a chance to deliver.
Opportunity to be a great teammate right here, Boog. Nothing says I got you like a 2-out ribby.
Swung on, belted. Ranging back. This one's going to carry, and it's gone. That one felt good. And the Mets on the board first. It's 3-0. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. No, Boog, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
Rodriguez back on the hill. Offense did their part. Now let's see if he can keep the vibe alive.
Yeah, just don't go gift wrapping runs right here. He needs to put a bow on a quick inning, Boog. Well, these Nats, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today. And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Here's Josh Young. He's 0 for 1. Clips the corner, and the count is 0-2. Out there to center. That's out number 2. Warming Bernabel digging in for the Nationals. His first at bat was a strikeout.
Aye.
On the ground. Over to Diaz, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Rodriguez back at it, working with a lead.
Yeah, the scoreboard favors him, so can't give this offense a reason to believe, Boog. It's about keeping momentum. Get ahead, stay ahead.
Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
You know, these Nationals just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group. And on the mound, you know, confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game. Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Stays alive. Payoff pitch. That one misses. So a leadoff walk. Pitcher thought that was a strike. He's going to challenge. And it's a called strike after the review. They'll keep both their challenges. So up next, Johnny DeLuca.
Hey.
Trying to bunt his way on. Over to Diaz. No hit here on the bunt attempt. They get the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit for the Nats, Brady House. And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball there.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. He continues to roll. Rodriguez digging in, nobody on, 2 gone, but this hitter's still dangerous.
Yep, a swing, a mistake, and suddenly it's a brand new ball game.
Fair ball. And that keeps the inning alive.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
And a payoff pitch. That's to third.
Stand up, stand up.
Young tossed to first. Lindor retired. Back here in Queens, start of the 6th, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Nasim Nunez. That one missed. Nunez measures 5 feet 8 inches, 27 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2019. Here's a 1-1. And there's a ball. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Comes a 2-2. Struck him out without a swing. That's his 9th strikeout so far. Here comes the Mets with a new arm on the mound, Javier Assad. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days. Rodriguez walks in. If this offense were a lawnmower, he's yanking the cord and hoping for a roar.
And if that doesn't work, Boog, you better believe he's giving it a second pull. Well, these Mets doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. One thing that really stands out is their chase rate. League average is around 30%, but they're at less than 20% right now.
Rodriguez wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. Ball a strike. The pitch. Swings through that one for strike 2.
It's been tough fooling these guys, and those chase rate numbers back it up. They've been really smart at the plate, and that's one of the best ways to frustrate a pitcher because nothing seems to come easy.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
With that kind of velocity,
Rodriguez with his 15th win of the season in this one.
Yeah, really showing why his teammates hold him in such high regard, Boog. He's a competitor out there on the mound, and it's rare to see him have an absolute clunker of an outing.
One down. Ty Rodriguez up now for the Mets. Chris, he's definitely going to finish the year with a new career high in homers. We just don't know how many he's going to hit quite yet. And first offering is fouled off.
And Boog, this guy keeps finding his way around the bases and eventually scoring. It's always fun running into the dugout and high-fiving your teammates after touching home plate. And he's done a lot of that lately.
Gone! A solo shot. His 80th home run of the season. And the Mets on the board first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? But a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Rodriguez, only 20 years old, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games.
He's been ranking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
2 runs across in the inning here in the second game of the series. And a 2-1 hammered but foul.
He's got one already tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if he pops another one here.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Rodriguez starts it off with a lead. Looking to play add-on, not just maintenance, Singy.
Yeah, partner, when you've got momentum, you ride it.
Beater is what you're looking for in a good reliever. The ball stays in the ballpark. It's so hard to square him up. Lifted in the air, right center field. DeLuca settles under this one. Takes it in for the out.
Yeah, he stays out of the middle and pitches either at the bottom or at the top on the edges. And because of that, if you do get it in the air, it's usually just a high fly ball. And when it's out of the zone, it's on the ground.
And here is Ty Rodriguez. He had a big swing for these guys way back to the first inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
This one in the air, center field. Young gets under it. And there's 2 away. Rodriguez had a solid game for them, a real contributor. Just one hit, but it did leave the yard.
Well, every team in the league wants hitters who can consistently deliver games like the one he had today, because it can help you get wins like this one. Nice job.
Ty Rodriguez up now for the Mets. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Comes up empty. Soto on at first. Nobody out.
Ball.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Another 1-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
3-2 on the way. Swings and misses, struck him out.
It's a strikeout, but they'll be in good shape if they make their outs as difficult as that one. Those grinding ABs take a toll on a pitcher as the game goes on.
Man at second. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Coming home. He will score, and they take the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0. Rodriguez digs in. 2 quick outs, but this lineup's too good to just go quietly.
Yeah, you never want to give away the last out of an inning, Boog. Let's see if he can start a momentum swing right here.
This one in the air, center field. And that is that. One down. And now the right fielder, Johnny DeLuca. This ball's chopped on the ground. Rodriguez. In plenty of time to first, and they got him. Rodriguez digging in to get something started for this offense. That's the ask right now.
Yeah, you get on base, maybe things start rolling. Even a little noise can wake up the dugout.
This one in the air. And there's one down. Runner at third, nobody out. Bryson Stott digging in for the Nationals. Swinging a ground ball up the middle. Out at the plate.
On the tag, he's out.
Rodriguez digging in. They've got the lead, but here's another chance to set the tone.
Yeah, but one good swing, and suddenly they add to the margin. Every run counts as this game moves along.
That one fouled off. Grotterol, he's made a name for himself as a very effective reliever, but not really what you expect from a bullpen arm these days because he's not out there racking up Ks.
I think it's the deception and his ability to change arm angles and slots and give hitters different looks within one at bat. They're never able to get comfortable. When you only see him once, a lot of times he has success.
Got him swinging.
Such a challenge when a guy's got great.
Rodriguez had the kind of game you'd like to avoid.
Definitely didn't do much of anything for him in this one. I think he knows he's capable of more. They got the W, but he wasn't the reason why.
One down. Ty Rodriguez up now for the Mets. This has been a career year for him when it comes to driving in runs. It's through for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. I always talk about it. Get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
In the dirt, blocked. And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. And that's another stolen base for the league leader. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. That one laced to center and a base hit. In comes the first run of the game. It's 1-0 Mets. First and second, no outs. Brady House digging in for the Nationals. Bounced up the middle. Base hit into center field. Headed for the plate. Here's the throw. Safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. They're on the board, 4-1. Runners are at the corners, one away. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Fired to second. What a double play that was. Inning over. Back here at Citi Field. Now it's the Nationals cleanup hitter, Josh Young. On the ground, right side. Over to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Man at first, one away. Dive, and he's got it. The flip. There's one. Double play. What a twin killing. So back to the top of the order. And now here's the Nationals leadoff man, Jacob Young. Up the middle. Sends it to first. And that is the So digging in, Ty Rodriguez. 1 for 3. And now the 0-1. Foul ball. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but
Rodriguez with an okay game of the win.
Didn't light the world on fire, but he held up his end today. I'm sure he'd like to have a better game, but a win is a win.